So last Monday afternoon, I went on ScrewAttack.com and I saw that they had the top 10 PC multiplayer games of all time. That list finally up after like a year or so. So I was like, okay, you know, let's watch it just for the heck of it. I'm not a PC gamer at all, so let's check it out and just see what it's all about. So I watched it, and then eventually they got to number 1. They said it was Team Fortress 2, so I was like, interesting. I've heard a lot about that game, like from all my friends, because they're all really big, like, fans of that game, and they say it's really fun. So I was like, okay, that's cool. And then, so I contacted one of my friends who goes to one of my friends from back home, and I was like, hey, is Team Fortress 2 available for Mac? And he's like, yeah, it's actually free off of Steam. So I was like, huh, interesting. No, I think I might have to give it a shot. So, you know, I go on Steam, I make my own Steam account. It takes me like 3 or 4 tries to finally download it. And, you know, I download it, and, well, I got fucking hooked on it. It is so good, guys. You have to fucking play that game. It is, I love it. It's so good. It is so good. Oh my god. Like, I don't think I've ever been this addicted to an FPS game ever. And like, you know, normally I hate them. But Team Fortress 2 is so fun, and it makes me feel good. It's such a, it's phenomenal. You gotta play it. You gotta play it, guys. In fact, I might actually do some live streams with me playing it. I mean, albeit I'm not that good at it. I just started playing it, but I must say, I like the Heavy. He's a good player. I also love the Pyro too, because I'm a little crazy. No, but not really. But still, I love the Pyro. But in any case, enough of my praise of Team Fortress 2. I think it's about time I got to the main reason why you're here, which is the battle. So, without further ado, what is going on, everybody? I've got Sunday's upload going for you all against this dude I found on the Smoking server on PO, as per usual, by the name of Somalia. And yeah, so let me just get the team preview up rolling right about now. And as you can clearly tell, it is a UU match. And I'm using pretty much one of my personal favorite teams that I've ever made, which involves pretty much having a team based around a Chesto Res Kingdra and then building a lot of support around it. And, you know, it's really one of my best teams. I peaked at, like, number, I think it was 2 on the ladder. I peaked at, like, either number 2 or 3 or 4, somewhere in that range on the ladder on Smoking, which is normally something I've never really done before. But as you can clearly tell, looking at his team, the only really big threats that are kind of intimidating at the moment are the Kingdra and the Wifi, mainly because if either one manages to get set up, and if I don't have my hard check to them, which in this case is Registeel with Kingdra and Machamp with Wifi, then both of them could really just wreck a massive hole in my team. But other than that, really, just as long as I prevent them from setting up and do that, my team should do fairly well. I mean, the Magneton doesn't scare me, the Arcanine doesn't scare me. The DX's defense can be annoying with the entry hazards, but it's a nice trade-off. I can still handle it pretty well. Yeah, Mega really isn't that big of an issue either, because I do have Registeel and Zapdos, which are 2 extremely hard counters to it. So yeah, it's really not that intimidating. But without further ado, I will just dissipate the team preview right about now, and then get the battle rocking and rolling, shall we? So without further ado, let us get this going. And without further ado, we'll just do this. And so he'll lead off with his Deoxys defense as I bring in my Roserade. I'm going to go for the Sleep Powder here as he goes straight for that Stealth Rock, mainly just so I can have that thing prevent him from setting up his as minor entry hazards as possible, and allows me to set up as many Toxic Spikes as I wish. So yeah, that's pretty nice. I'm able to get 2 layers up, and it's doing quite well. Unfortunately, he does wake up this turn, does manage to T-Wave me, which is kind of weird, because you normally don't see Thunder Wave on the Deoxys defense, ever, really. Normally you see it having, like, Seismic Toxic Spikes, Taunt, Recover, or Stealth Rock. I don't know, it's kind of a weird thing to see, but thankfully I do manage to get up another, put him to sleep again. Thankfully my Sleep Powder does not miss. And what I'm going to do here is just go for more Sludge Bomb, get him down to the range where I know I can finish him off with a Leaf Storm. And at this point he does bring in his Magneton. Thankfully though, I do go for the Leaf Storm this turn, so I feel like I can take it out from that range, and actually do a lot of damage to that Magneton. But then I realized, oh wait a minute, it's not holding Violet, it's actually holding Leftovers. But, whatever, what can you do? And so what I'm going to do now is bring him a Champ, and predicting some form of attack. For some reason I thought, oh, I can handle this thing perfectly well. Yeah, I'm very wrong about that, because as you can clearly tell, it does pretty much over half to my Machamp. Thankfully though, I am able to break that thing sub with a Dynamic Punch there, which pretty much works to my advantage. Unfortunately, though, what I'm going to try to do this turn is actually bring in my Roserade, predict the Thunderbolt once again, hopefully not get paralysis, which is really nice. Thankfully, I do not, which is really good. And what I'm going to do now is try and finish him off with a Leaf Storm, and then just roll from there. Thankfully, though, he does bring his Deoxys defense, which does manage to get killed off with Leaf Storm right there, which, hey, I'm not going to complain. I got something kill on his team, so that's nice. Now, he brings in his Yanmega here, and I played like an idiot around this Yanmega, just so you know. Because, well, what I should have done here is pretty much brought in Zapdos, not let Roserade die like it just did, right? Actually, no. I kept Roserade in knowing that full well that it would pretty much die to entry hazard, so I guess that's why I kept him. What I should have done here is not bring in Registeel. I should have brought in Zapdos, because I do manage to resist both its stabs, and I believe it had HP grounds, not HP, or HP fighting on ground, both of which Zapdos is immune to, so that's pretty good. Now, he's going to bring in his, Magneton here, as I predict, I go for a Thunder Wave just to paralyze something, and I am able to finish that thing off with the side of the toss there, which is really nice. So now he's going to bring in this Arcanine right now, and I'm obviously going to predict some form of Fire-type move or something, so he's just going to go for the Wild Charge, easily predicting my switch either into Kinker or Chandelure right here, which does kind of suck, as now James Woods can't really do that much to the Arcanine. I go for the Fire Blast here, I believe predicting the switch into either Weavile or Yanmega or something. That was a stupid move on my end, but then again, it would have died to Ender Hazards there as well, so I'm not... I played stupidly in Smash, not gonna lie. But in any case, I'm just gonna bring in Zapdos now. Hopefully try and tank this Flare Blitz as well as possible, but that does a lot of damage to me. Thankfully, though, I do manage to live it and get off the roost this turn, so thankfully I'm at an adequate range of health, so I'm not going to complain too much about that. But anyway, he's going to bring in his Weavile now as I go for the Thunderbolt or something on this thing. Unfortunately, he does manage to get his Sword Stance up this turn, which does suck. And this is, again, another stupid play. What I should have done here was actually brought in Registeel, predicting the, what's it called, the Ice Shard. Or I should have roosted on that turn, got some health back, because now this Yanmega is just going to come in, easily dispose of me with that Bug Buzz, which does really suck a lot. Because now, really, I can try and bring in Registeel, but I know for a fact he does have some form of hidden power, which does allow him to hit me for some hard amount of damage, or maybe not, actually. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't have HP fighting or ground. Maybe he just has Bug Buzz and Air Slash and Hypnosis. No, if he had Hypnosis, he would have used it. Huh. I wonder what his form is. Whatever. Yeah, maybe it's a cool program. I'll use it sometime. But anyway, I'm just going to paralyze him right there, which is really nice. So now his speeds or bonuses are completely nullified, which are really nice. So now what I'm going to try and do here is just pretty much attempt to kill this thing off with as many sides of toxins as possible. It takes me about 2, so, you know, I'm not going to complain. At least I'm able to kill that Yanmega off. But unfortunately now, he brings in his Kingdra. And this... I'm very stupid around this Kingdra. Because what I should have done here was, well, actually, I'm trying to think. What could I have done to make this Kingdra better? So I'm not really sure what I could have done. Oh, I know what I could have easily done here. What I should have done here was pretty much brought in my own Kingdra, as I could have easily predicted these waterfalls right here. But unfortunately, me being the stupid idiot moron who's like, I can handle this Kingdra perfectly fine. I'll die to toxic damage sometime in the future. Yeah, I'm an idiot. So pretty much I'm going to pay the ultimate price by being cocky and stupid, and yeah, as you can clearly tell, I'm just going to completely get swept by this Kingdra at this point. Which does suck, but whatever. I thought the toxic damage would kill him off, and unfortunately that is not the case, and he is able to have, with I believe about, what is that, 4% of health, or 2% of health, which is just a slap to the balls right there, but whatever. Nonetheless, a great game, Mr. Somalia. I had a fun time playing you, and hopefully if we battle again, I won't be as stupid and pick stupid plays as I did last time. But in any case, guys, that's it for the video today. If you enjoyed my content, you can always rate, comment, subscribe, and yeah, this is Infinite Trials here saying peace out, yo. Have a good one. And actually, let me know if you want to see me do a live stream of Team Fortress 2 sometime in the near future, because I actually kind of want to do that. I know I'm like doing X, Y, Z, Q, R, and V, and so many things now on my channel, but you know, I definitely want to keep my focus on Let's Plays and Pokemon battles, but I kind of want to turn this into somewhat of a variety channel, you know? I don't know, I like trying different things and stuff, you know? I don't want to be solely gridlocked as an LP in Pokemon battle. That's just me. I like having variety in my content. But enough of that, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. So long, and thanks for all the fish. Bye!